And welcome back, and we're in the new chapter, Bonjour. Ooh, wonder where we're going in this chapter. When the bell rang, around half the class was dozing off. School's finished. Such a long day. If we go through this kind of class again, my lifespan might be considerably shortened.
왜 이렇게 늘어졌어?
Even after all that fuss, Soy doesn't seem tired at all. On the contrary, she looked more energetic than before.
카페 이름이 뭐라고 했지?
Oh, right. I almost forgot I was supposed to go to the cafe Tay works at. No wonder Soy was so lively. I didn't tell her that Tay worked there, but she must have been instinctively interested. It's called Bonjour.
반주?
Bonjour. I rolled my tongue and pronounced it. She'll be so surprised to see Tay there. I was kind of excited to think about it surprising them.
이름이 뭐 그래? 반주? 주? 줄?
Soy rolled her short tongue and made weird noises. It's near here.
저기, 간판 있다.
At the end of her gaze was a sign that spelled Bonjour in clean black letters. That looks like white yellowish to me, but maybe she means the yellow sign, which is in black letters, apparently. So we're both correct.
뭐야, 영어로 써 있잖아. 반줄이나, 반주, 주, 줄이나 똑같은 거 아니야?
Soy looked cute, still trying to pronounce it weirdly. Yeah, call it however you want. It's quite a cool name.
들어갈까?
I have no idea if it means anything. It might. I blocked my ears from hearing Soy shriek as soon as we entered. Surprised, I hesitated to walk in and stood in front of the entrance, but Soy, who was the one screaming, ran straight into the cafe.
테이 선배!
어서, 왔구나.
It wasn't his business smile. It was the smile Tay always gave me at home. But Soy isn't used to that smile, so she'll probably faint when she sees it. I was about to warn Tay, but Soy was quiet for some reason.
안녕하세요, 테이 선배. 전 같은 아카데미의 1학년 소희라고 합니다.
I thought she'd freak out, but she was suddenly politely introducing herself. What? It was so unlike the usual Soy.
반가워. 이쪽은...
신비라고 합니다.
아, 그래? 난 태희라고 해. 저기... 이 아이랑은...
얘기는 이미 들었어요. 교장 선생님 부탁으로 이 아이가 많이 도와주기로 했다죠? 전 얘랑 반에서 둘도 없는 베스트 프렌드예요. 앞으로 잘 부탁드릴게요.
Out of all the time I knew Soy, I never saw her this happy. I've never seen Soy be this happy ever since I knew her. Redundancy much? And the way she talks or moves was so gentle and careful, I thought I was looking at a stranger.
그래, 나도 잘 부탁해. 신비, 너도 잘 부탁한다.
But those clothes...
일할 때 입어야 하는 옷이야.
Why is she surprised? Most cafes, or fast food restaurants, or restaurants in general require a certain dress code.
정말 잘 어울려요.
고마워.
선배, 여기 일은 언제부터 하게 되신 거예요?
아, 그건 말이지.
At that moment we heard someone in the kitchen calling Tay. He seemed to be busy.
이젠 일하러 가야겠다. 그럼 천천히 놀다 가. 참고로 오늘의 추천 메뉴는 캔디드 레몬티야. 오늘 레몬 숙성이 막 끝났거든.
어쩜 테이 선배님이 입으니까 가르송도 명품 수트 같다.
As soon as Tay disappeared, Soy started to make a fuss.
저 손님, 괜찮으시다면 자리를 안내해드려도 될까요?
We were standing right in front of the entrance when the waiter behind us called. What's the waiter doing behind me? His dark blue hair, which I think is a translation issue. I know that in Japanese, blue and green is written with the same kanji, so it can easily be mistaken which color they mean. I don't know if that same problem is with the Korean, but that is not dark blue. I cannot speak. I was instantly drawn to him without realizing. He's so cute. Is he a boy? He seems to be a waiter looking at that uniform. You think? I suddenly remembered Yunho at the home. I was surprised to find an actual person who resembled Yunho. Actual person, yes. I'm not entirely sure, but I am wondering if that guy is also a doll turned into life. It might be, or maybe not. It could just be the drawing style looking, making everyone look so gorgeous.
안녕하세요. 오늘 손님의 서빙을 맡게 된 시온이라고 합니다. 실례지만 몇 분이신가요?
올게요. 내일 또 올게요.
네?
앞으로 매일매일 올게요. 아니지, 지구가 종말하는 날까지 반줄에 평생 오겠습니다. 반줄은 훈훈하고 좋은 곳이군요. 이름도 멋져요.
She must have secretly oiled her stiff tongue. Can she teach me how to do that so I can speak and read?
저기 손님.
Seeing Soy's eyes, I could tell she's already freaking out. I wouldn't call that freaking out, more like crushing heavily. It's Soy's strength and weakness to fiercely pursue something she likes. From tomorrow, she'll say she'll eat cakes and tea leaves for her meals until she dies.
3명입니다. 안내 부탁드려요.
네, 알겠습니다.
I'm not entirely sure why you would decorate with spoons on the wall, but okay.
여기 메뉴판이요? 메뉴를 정하시면 편하게 불러주세요.
여기는 어떤 메뉴가 제일 맛있나요?
She was stalling to spend as much time as she could with the hot boy.
네? 전부 다 맛있습니다. 매일 신선도를 체크해서 재료도 모두 최상의 품질이고요.
당신도 내 인생의 신선한 뉴 페이스.
저는 이 음료로 주세요.
I wanted to order the tea Tay recommended to us. The drink Tay recommended. I'll have a candied lemon tea.
손님은
당신이 추천해주는 거라면 무엇이든 다 집어삼키겠어요.
Haha, that can be sexual in nature.
그러면 이건 어떠세요? 지지지라는 차인데 마시면 잠이 잘 와요.
I laughed at his perceptive recommendation. I guess he has quite a personality, unlike his innocent face.
그거 5잔 주세요.
네? 5잔이나요?
Blinded by the hot boy in front of her, Soy started to be irrational. I have no idea whether she'll be able to drink all 5 cups. Unless they're like a liter large or so, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to drink 5 cups. Even if it's a very sedating thing.
이 카페 꽤 괜찮은 것 같아. 점장의 취향인가?
그치? 아깐 심장이 멎는 줄 알았다니까. 점장님이 누군지는 모르지만 미소년 보는 눈이 수준급이야.
So I seemed to not realize that Shinbi was talking about the decorations. The decorations seem okay.
손님, 잠시 실례해도 괜찮겠습니까?
여기 또 내 취향.
Hello? But you are?
전 이 카페 점장인 후빈이라고 합니다. 편하게 쉬고 계신데 이렇게 실례를 해서 대단히 죄송합니다.
아니요, 괜찮습니다.
아, 주문을 접수하던 중에 조금 이상한 게 있어서요. 저희 직원이 실수를 한 것 같아서요.
A mistake?
네, 아무래도 착오가 있었던 것 같습니다. 이 GGG를 5잔이나 시키셨다고 적혀 있어서요.
Oh, it's right. That waiter and now the manager. This cafe is full of hot boys. Now that I think about it, Tay works here too. The cafe is going to be called the Hot Guys Cafe pretty soon.
네?
It's nothing. There's no mistake with our orders, so you don't have to worry. Right, Soy?
오늘 내가 행복한 만큼 마실 거야.
I think she's confused tea with alcohol. She seems to have completely forgotten that you get sleepy if you drink that. It only said that you would have a good sleep, not that it would make you sleep.
아, 그렇군요. 죄송합니다. 제가 괜히 실례를...
점장님, 왜 여기 계세요? 맞다니까요. 저 이번에는 실수 안 했다고요.
He was so cute that I laughed without knowing. I personally wouldn't laugh,
이미
I'd just
적이 있으니 믿을 수가 있어야지 말이야.
smile.
어? 덕분에 그날 저녁은 남은 케이크로 때워야 했어.
시급에서 재하라고 했더니 괜찮다고 한 사람은 점장님이잖아요. 그리고 그 얘기 몇 번째 하는 거예요? 치사하게. 아무튼 빨리 오세요. 주방에서 점장님 찾고 난리 났어요.
알았어. 알았으니까 이건 놔. 그럼 여러분 편히 쉬십시오.
정말로 점장의 취향이 꽃미남인 것 같지?
Soy, that can be homosexual in nature, so... Phrasing! The manager here seems to only hire cute guys. Oh, it's not really much for me. I don't really go for cute all that much. I mean, I don't mind them. But I prefer mature, like Yuri.
이 카페에 평생 살고 싶어. 다음에 다른 핫5 멤버도 데려오는 건 어때?
Ow, why are you poking me?
너 핫5랑 친하잖아. 다음에 같이 오자고 말 좀 해봐.
Should I? I think of Lance, Yunho, and Reddit saw his words. Since Yuri is a teacher, I should ignore him. First, Lance will definitely reject me. Won't you say it's tiresome and refuse? And Yunho will probably come with us.
기다리셨습니다. 주문하신 음료 나왔습니다.
5 teacups filled up Soy's side of the table. I reached out to the lemon tea Tay recommended. After a sip, I felt the sweet lemon scent spread in my mouth. Wow, this tastes amazing. I understood why Tay recommended this drink. I've never tasted a lemon tea this tart, sweet, and flavorful. They must have added something since it was red. I saw a carefully cut lemon slice in the cup. Lemon tea with lemon slice in it? I would think it wouldn't work, but maybe it tastes awesome.
마음에 드신다니 다행이네요. 그럼 즐거운 시간 되세요.
I'm worried she won't be able to finish until it gets dark. Again, unless the tea is, each cup is really huge, I don't think it's going to take that long.
나갈 때 포장이 되는지 물어봐야겠어.
Yeah, I should ask for it to go too. There was a cute-looking piece of carrot cake on the table. So cute. I was reminded of the family back home at seeing the carrot on top of the cake. I suddenly imagined Yeonho's happy face after getting a sweet piece of cake. And I also imagined Red, who will look determined to seize the cake. Then a few seconds later, Lance will come in frowning and nag him to not spill crumbs. This has become my daily life now. We chatted for about an hour like that in the cafe. Soon after taking several selfies, Soy started to doze off, and Soy drank with a satisfied look. If she dozes off, how can she drink? Hey, either way. Look at the sunset already. It's getting pretty late.
정말 멋진 카페야. 그리고 아,
Soy didn't finish and yawned. The tea must really be effective, making Hyper Soy feel sleepy.
포장도 잘 됐어.
Mine too. I had a Bunjul to-go cup in my hands. Tea leaves are for Yuri, the carrot cake is for Yeonho, and the candied lemon tea is for Lance. Now, she also mentioned things that the others would like, but, since you only have 3 for this section, you can pretty much guess what goes where. For example, considering she mentioned the carrot cake and how Yeonho would be happy if it was, if he had some, you can easily guess that this is his. The tea leaves might be a bit more difficult to figure out for Yuri, but, it's not that difficult. I mean, you can always, save whenever you want. And if you pick the wrong option, you just reload and pick something else. If it gets dark, there should be more people here. That line always confused me. This must be the time when all the kids come out to the main street after finishing their club activities. Be careful, I have to go this way.
응, 너도.
Soy didn't even say bye and was leaned against Jinbi's shoulder, half asleep. Good night, Soy. Now, let's go home. I hope the boys like what I brought from the cafe. When I looked at the menu while they wrapped my leftovers, I was reminded of my family back home. A piece of cute carrot cake for Yeonho, a cup of sweet tart lemon tea for Lance. The chocolate cookie reminded me of Red, and the best-selling cup of tea reminded me of Yuri. Like this, I often think of my family. It's like when Grandpa was alive. When he was with me, I used to be reminded of him whenever I saw sweet snacks and bought it for him. Come to think of it, Grandpa loved sweet snacks. Did I forget? Grandpa, it's not good if you eat too many sweets. Should I get something plainer next time? I really want you to live a long, healthy life. I always hoped my grandpa would live a long, long life. But in the end, he left me when I didn't expect it. It flew by so fast. It only takes a second for people to leave you. Those boys can turn back into dolls any moment now. I fiercely shook my head just thinking about the worst situation. I don't want to think about it. That won't happen. I'm scared. Let's think no more of it. It really scares me. Oops, skipped a line there. But it's, pretty obvious who it is.
일이 이제 끝났어. 오늘 재밌게 놀았어? 너 괜찮아? 무슨 일 있어?
It's nothing. What I was thinking just until now is a secret. I especially don't want to tell Tay and the rest of the family.
그래, 같이 들어가자. 여기서는 꽤 걸어야 하더라.
I'm glad Tay came. I felt so relieved to see him. I was thankful he appeared just at the right time. It's best to not think about someone disappearing from my side for a while, since I get overwhelmed from worrying about these happy days continuing on. Huh? Come to think of it, I brought candied lemon tea. I bought it because lemon reminded me of Lance for some reason. Hey, because he's tart and sour? Is Lance in his room? Lance, are you in there? Can I go in? Oh, you were in there. Can I go in for a sec? Where's Red?
그 멍청한 룸메이트는 연호와 함께 군것질을 하러 나갔습니다.
Yunho and Red must get along pretty well. Oh, if only those two had been picked as potential roommates, but they aren't. Red and Lance are sharing one room, and Yuri and Tae the other. Yunho is sleeping on the couch there. I haven't been in this room for a long time. I miss Grandpa more now that I see the room. Then I'll go in just for a moment. As soon as I entered, I saw a plastic model standing in the corner of the room. I smirked after seeing that. It must be Red's. The last time I saw Grandpa's room, it was empty, but now it seemed like a place someone actually lives in.
무슨 일이시죠?
Oh, sorry. Do you mind that I'm here? Lance might not like this saying it's an invasion of my privacy.
별로요. 불쾌하지는 않습니다.
I look around, but didn't find many things that seemed to belong to him. I think a couple textbooks and notebooks are all. Guess there isn't any privacy in to invade. Does Lance have nothing he likes? I see traces of Red all around the room, but not much of Lance. Oh, right. I came to give you this.
이게 뭡니까?
It's lemon tea I brought from the cafe Tay works at. I tried it today and was really good. Is it bad? Do you not like a lemon tea?
마음에 들고 안 들고를 떠나서 당신이 왜 굳이 이런 걸 사온 건지 모르겠습니다.
Just because. It reminded me of you, so I brought it. Do you not like lemon tea? If you don't like it, you don't have to.
좋아하지도 싫어하지도 않습니다.
Like you said, I had no idea if you liked it or didn't. What does he want me to do? Do you have any other drink you like? I asked so I could at least make note of it from now on.
없습니다.
What? Really? A sweet drink? Or something sour? Do you not know because it hasn't been long since you turned human?
생각해 본 적 없습니다.
Come to think of it, Lance seems to be indifferent to his own likes and dislikes. Really? Well then, drink this and think about it, whether you like it or not.
어차피 음료는 다 똑같습니다.
It turns into piss anyway. That's because you drink without thinking. If you try to think about the different tastes while drinking, they might be different. Is it because he was a doll that he is duller than normal people? Even after listening to what I said, Lance stood still while holding the drink.
이런 걸 왜 강요하는지 이해할 수 없지만 당신이 그렇게 원한다면 따라드리겠습니다.
How is it? Do you think it's good? Is it good? Does he like it?
시큼합니다.
Well, yes. Yes, it is. Sugar is sweet. That's what's so good about that drink. He mustn't have liked it. Well, if you didn't like it, then oh well. I'll be off then.
이름이 뭐죠?
응?
이 음료의 이름 말입니다.
It's called candied lemon tea.
캔디드 레몬티.
Now that I've finished dinner, I should write in my diary. A lot of things happened today, so I should think through this first. While wondering what I should write first, I thought of Banjul. I pictured Tay, that waiter Zion, and the manager Hubin all in their uniforms. And the family members I got closer to after giving them the gifts from the cafe. After thinking about the boys, I got curious about something. I think of the dolls as my family, but do they think the same of me? After asking that question, the worrying thought I had earlier crossed my mind again. I quickly shook my head. Nope. Nope. No way they are turning back into dolls. At least, not yet. I don't want to lose this precious daily life. Now that I've finished writing in my diary, I should go to bed. Yeah, that was a pretty short chapter this time around. But I'm pretty sure the next one is a cat named John. And that is the last arc one big scene. Which is also, I think, the one point where I would get tripped up a little bit, but probably not much. So I'll see you next time.